And we'd also like to thank AtGames. AtGames has made a mission of making retro gaming accessible and affordable for all American families, releasing a huge variety of plug-and-play products loaded with modern features year after year. Check out blast.atgames.net to learn more about their new $20 range of retro gaming goodness.
Nice. All right. And as we said, we just saw 2 of the matches in the top 8. We're going to be going to the other side of the bracket, and we are going to have Jonas versus Svavar on the top. And then it is going to be Greentea versus Josh on the bottom.
All right, guys, come on up. So we've got newcomer Greentea coming from Japan against Josh, who had qualified out of Midwest qualifier, against Jonas. On our bottom station, we'll be having Jonas,
and
7-time world champion,
and it's
against the
interesting
European
because
champion Svavar.
And Jonas, he's been here 8 years. He's won 7 times. He got second place, and the 1 year he didn't. And then Greentea, on the other hand, not who he's going up against, but Greentea, just as a contrast, he's a Tetris grandmaster in Japan, and then decided to pick up NES Tetris because he saw this and he's like, you know what, I want to compete in this. And so he's picked up NES Tetris, and in 1 year, just like Joseph, in the top 8. So 2 players.
Right, modern Tetris players who are already great at that type of game. Taking a step back and playing the classic Tetris, which doesn't have, when it locks down, it locks down.
Right.
And a lot of newer Tetris games don't do that. So just being able to see them adapt to this style of play.
And you know what the interesting thing is? Last year during the quals, I was told that there was only one person who maxed out during the quals, and that was Corion last year. And this year, if you look at our top 8, Corion maxed out twice in quals, Harry maxed out twice, Joseph maxed out once, Greentea maxed out twice, Jonas maxed out twice, and so we had most of our max out players here in the top 8. We had, I think it was 11 max outs total between 7 players, I believe it was. Actually, I think Josh also maxed out as well. Josh Tullis did.
Yeah.
So there you go. So all of them maxing out at some point in time. So in our top 8,
I remember when maxing out used to be sort of like a bucket list, for players, and now it's almost like a requirement to get into the top 10 here.
Right now, the players are just practicing, so this is not official match right now. They're just warming up a little bit, giving them a chance to basically warm their hands up. Because as you mentioned, if you stop playing this and if you don't keep practicing, oh man, it's hard to maintain this kind of level of speed.
And another thing that we have going on between these competitors is we have domestic champions such as Jonas and Josh going against international competitors in Svavar and Greentea.
Yeah, Svavar right now, one of the strongest from Europe, but he's going to have to take on perhaps the strongest in the world. Earlier this year in Hong Kong, there was an exhibition match as well between Corion and Jonas, and Corion took that one. And so definitely a lot of people, coming up to the plate here to challenge Jonas. As we mentioned, 3 times in a row, winning last year. That was his 3rd time in a row, but that was only 3 out of 7.
Right. 7 world championships. You don't, in any kind of sport, you don't see that kind of dominance and consistency year after year. Okay, looks like we're ready to go here.
Yeah, and Josh, of course, he hasn't been here since, like I said, 2014, but he was a top player for a long time. But at that tournament, he placed very high as well. All right, but let's get this match started here.
Okay, we're gonna count down from 5 to 1. Ready, guys?
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris! And you'll notice that both Josh and Svavar on the right-hand side have some of the calmest faces you'll ever see in tournament competition. Greentea is really fun to watch, though. I remember we were doing the VR thing yesterday, and Greentea was a lot in the watch in the headset, emoting and
very emotional guy, so it's very cool.
Lots of fun.
And you see it already right there, a couple of smiles from him.
We love it.
Svavar setting up kind of an odd well right now, but he's going to be able to clear that out perfectly there. Oh, not choosing to drop the eyepiece all the way to the right, but going to have himself a Tetris, and boom, Tetris for Svavar.
Boom, Tetris for Greentea.
And now Jonas with a little bit of an awkward setup.
Josh is going to have to do some burning on the bottom there, too.
Very fortunate for Jonas there. Had to drop that I piece in there and switch the L to the J piece, but then he got the J piece. So RNG favoring him at that time.
Greentea building really clean right now. And Josh is finally getting his playfield set up.
Nice tuck right there from Jonas, and he's going to clean the stack a little bit just to be safe. He's shaking his head, though. He's not happy with the way that the pieces have been falling for him.
Svavar is pulling ahead a little bit, ahead by about a Tetris and a half, and he's ready for a Tetris.
And I just love that Greentea is smiling the whole time he's playing this, because I would just be, my face would be in pure panic right now.
Josh had some cleaning up to do in the beginning, but now his playfield's nice and solid. Greentea opting for a center well. Getting the
clean
there it is.
Tetris
For Greentea.
And boom, right all the way down to the bottom, so he's going to be able to set up that right well once again.
Boom, Tetris for Josh. Now his playfield's clean, and he's getting ready for another one.
Jonas now having to go for a little bit of cleanup here and getting some unfortunate pieces. Yeah, two pieces in a row with no clean placement possibilities.
Not used to seeing this kind of playfield from Jonas. As he said in one of his commentaries, the buildings are not up to code.
Yeah, but you know what? One of the things to say, though, is that I remember last year in the grand finals against Alex, he had some unfortunate pieces. He was behind by a lot and still was able to come back all the way at the end. You could never count Jonas out of these events.
Not one bit. He's definitely the greatest currently at Classic Tetris.
All right, so here we go. Jonas now set up, and boom!
Boom! Tetris for Jonas. Now his playfield's nice and clean.
And
see
boom,
what happens
Tetris
here.
for Greentea now.
Just a little bit ahead. And now Josh has pulled ahead.
And now Greentea is Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Greentea.
Josh settling for a few singles here and there. And Greentea's starting to get his setup back again. Josh having to build back up.
And Svavar right now has kind of an odd well there on the side, but burning it down a little bit with a few smart placement pieces, and that's going to lead to the boom Tetris for Svavar.
Did you say placement pieces?
I said placement pieces, yeah.
Awesome.
Happens, man.
I think it's part of our lingo at this point. And Svavar is going to have to do a tuck there, and there it is.
It is, yep. He's going to be able to clear out that hole over there on the left side. And it continues to clean out. Oh, a little bit of an odd rotation right there at the last second. Now he's looking for that J piece, but the I piece is going to do it for him right there.
Jonas is ready again.
Yeah, and see, just like that, Jonas had kind of a little bit of a rough start. He's still having this little
for
mini
triples
drought
there.
right now. Yeah, an unfortunate situation. I was about to say things were looking clean for him, but now getting a little messy here. Finally cleared out that well on the side. Nice, I love the LJ tuck right there. All right, we've got audience participation here.
Oh.
Jonas again with some awkward cleanups here, but back to being almost Tetris ready, but doesn't get the O piece in time.
There it is.
Greentea, meanwhile, with a super clean field, 67%, 68% Tetris rate.
Boom, Tetris for Svavar. Now pulling into the lead.
Yes.
Just past 100 lines.
But see, this is, you know, right now, because they get the same pieces, you can see both Jonas and Svavar having a little difficulty managing their pieces and managing the RNG here, because both of them at around a 40-something percent Tetris rate.
Yeah, meanwhile on the bottom, we've got more higher scoring game on the bottom. Greentea with a 70% Tetris rate.
Yeah, he is playing clean right now.
Josh and Greentea both. Josh having to do a couple of tucks there. Looks like he's gonna have to build over.
There we go, boom, Tetris for Svavar. And he's increasing his lead just a little bit, just by one Tetris right now. And
A drought going on the bottom.
Jonas needs two I pieces now. There's number one. So he's gonna get himself Tetris ready with that. But he's gonna, oh, there it is. Perfect timing right there.
Boom,
Boom,
Tetris for Jonas. Boom, Tetris for Svavar. Increasing his lead slightly, 50,000 points now. A couple of Tetrises ahead. And we're getting closer to transition for Svavar. His pace is a little bit faster than Jonas at this point.
And Jonas again getting very frustrated by the pieces that he's been getting. He left that right well open so he could get a Tetris, but now has to clean out on the left side over there. That's going to be a triple on
transitioning with the
transition.
Tetris. And Jonas transitioning as well. All players are now at level 19. Greentea having to deal with some holes there, but he has a very comfortable lead, about 100,000 points, several Tetrises ahead, and a drought going on as well.
Great pieces for Greentea. Look at that. Perfectly
And
for
turns
clearing
it
out.
into clean play.
There it is.
And there's that nod.
He knows that the RNG gods were smiling upon him at that moment right there. But here we go. He is almost Tetris ready again.
Svavar topped out, only with a slight lead.
So
Nothing
Jonas
that-
only needs to get one Tetris right now. And Greentea almost, yep, there he is. Tetris ready. He's waiting for that long piece, but he's gonna burn right now. He
And
doesn't
there's
want
the
to
Tetris
risk
for
it.
Jonas. Jonas takes round 1.
And there you go. Both players, as I mentioned, with look and see, 51% Tetris rate right there for Svavar, and only 42% for Jonas.
Yeah,
that
Svavar
was
was ahead most of that match, and it ended up turning around at the end just with one mistake.
But just an
causing the
example
top
right
out.
there of how both players having a lot of problems dealing with those pieces that they were getting right there. So very unfortunate set of pieces, but Jonas still able to survive that and make it out on top.
Now
to take
Greentea
game
is still
number
having
one.
a lead on our bottom screen there. Josh's setup is really nice and clean. Boom, Tetris for Josh. Boom, Tetris for Greentea. Still have some time before kill screens.
And Svavar and Jonas have started their next match. And it looks like, oh no, never mind. I thought Greentea was going to go for a center well, but it's the opposite. Oh no, there he is. He's center well ready now, but too many Z and S pieces. He didn't want to build those peaks and valleys of S and Z pieces. That's always a recipe for disaster.
And Josh tightening that gap up now, only down 50,000 points.
And now that
He's
center
within
well is
range.
open again. He's got the center Tetris, and boom,
Boom,
Tetris,
Tetris
for
for
Greentea.
Greentea.
And a fist pump
that-
during the Tetris too. He's gonna get extra points from the judges, you know, for a
Yeah.
beautiful dismount right there.
Greentea getting into it.
All right, Greentea now trying to figure out where to fill up the right side over there. Oh, a little bit of a missed drop. Not gonna be too much of a problem. He's still looking good right now, but he's going to have to start doing a little burning with the speed. He made it
Oh,
over there
Tetris for
and
Greentea.
rotated at just the right time.
We're at level
Beautiful.
27. Kill screens are coming. Josh
Oh
has some
my
work to do. He's down about 4 Tetrises.
It was so smart. He rotated the piece at the last second to make sure it didn't get caught. If he had rotated it too early, it would have clipped
Josh
on
is
the
getting up
edge.
there. I don't think he's going to be able to clear very many lines after this. And that's going to do it.
Yeah,
Greentea
there it
takes round
is.
1.
Greentea at 868,000.
Definitely max out possible there.
And he is going
Oh.
to drink some green tea right now. Is that cannibalism? I don't know. All right. Well,
You're
on the
what you
top
eat.
half right there, we've got Jonas still and Svavar going up against each other.
Jonas with a healthy lead right now. And a high Tetris rate. Look at that, 80%.
Yeah.
And the buildings are up to code.
Not
Boom,
gonna
Tetris
set
for
that
Jonas.
eyepiece on the right there, but he's gonna be able to get a Tetris now.
Boom,
Boom.
Tetris for Svavar.
And Jonas right now looking for a couple of eyepieces. No, he's going to just clean out right now. He was looking for at least a T piece or something, but came one piece too late. And now Jonas there with the head shakes because he knows he's getting really unfortunate pieces for himself right now.
Slight drought, but Svavar's build is really clean despite that. He's waiting for the long bar.
There you go.
Opting
Okay.
for a triple.
Great pieces now for Jonas, even though with the drought that he's running into, he's got a great field setup for a Tetris, but he's got to clean at some point in time. There we go. 30-piece drought now. Wow. There we go. Tetris for Jonas.
And Svavar having to take some triples there. The drought's coming at bad times for him, but his build still looks so clean. You wouldn't have known that such bad pieces came in. Boom! Tetris for Svavar.
Meanwhile, Greentea and Josh have started the next game. Greentea with a little bit of an unfortunate start, trying to clear out and clean up some of this stack that he has built up.
And Josh is up by about 1 Tetris and has to do some cleaning up to do too.
And there we go. So Greentea opening up the well just a little bit, but He might have to start going for Tetrises on column 1 if things don't work out. Nope. Okay, he's still not going to go for that. Look at this, man. There we go. He's going to clean that out just
Green
barely.
Tea burning from the top with 2 triples in a row. That's a lot of lines to give up.
Yeah, so Green Tea already with a big drought and a bunch of burning right now.
Josh pulling ahead.
Josh with the wow. Ooh.
Nice tuck. Boom, Tetris for Green Tea.
Oh. And there, he's going to open up that center well Tetris, but he's got to do something. He's got to get a long piece. The long piece isn't coming. So he's got to clean. Oh, wow, he just got that O piece all the way to the side. Oh, here comes the long piece.
Didn't come in time.
Just at the wrong time, and now he's managed to keep that open there, so he's going to be able to clean. Okay,
expert.
Things, definitely a sigh of relief right there for Josh, and you can see him with the shoulder adjustment right there. And there we go, cleaned out now. And
Josh dug down, nice.
Tetris
nice
ready
job.
again, and
boom! Tetris for Josh. Expert job cleaning that out, and we are neck and neck. Green Tea building as well on the left. Boom, Tetris for Green Tea.
And he's going to be able
Tetris for Josh.
he's going to keep maintaining the left wall as long as he's still here in level 18. Not going to be as bad, but eventually he's going to want to transfer over back to the right side.
Meanwhile, on top, Jonas is pulled ahead. Svavar playing clean, though, and he's ready for a Tetris.
And there we go.
Jonas is Tetris ready.
And now finally a clean stack. Tetris ready for Green Tea. Back on the right side.
Lots of scoring going on up top.
Boom, Tetris for Jonas now. So Jonas with about a 2 Tetris lead, 2 to 3 Tetris lead.
Nice tuck there. Oh, nice spin by Josh.
Svavar right now. Trying to catch up a little bit, but nope. Jonas right there bringing it back to about a 3 lead.
Having to clean that up. Green Tea pulling ahead now by 2.5 Tetrises.
Josh trying to find a way to clean this out right now, but you can sense a little frustration on this. But that long piece just in time.
Dirty
He's gonna get a
Tetris for Josh.
and that L piece in perfect time, and the J piece. Great stuff right there.
Great piece manipulation. Josh has been just tearing that up.
Yeah.
And he's ready for a Tetris again. Dirty but ready. Boom.
He had to unfortunately place that the Z piece in an awkward position.
Fixed by a tuck. No problem.
But he has a very bad well built up over there.
He's going to need a lot of good
He
piece
needs
drops
another
here.
eye. He needs another eye. He got it over there in time, but it's not going to clear that much.
No.
Oh no! I think he was trying to go.
Barely getting the triple. Got it. Surviving.
And still over there, still alive.
He can fix it.
He's still in this. Okay, drops that. Yes. And into the side over there. And clears out. Now he needs something for the right well over there. He's not getting the right pieces for the right side. Okay, the T is going to be able to help clear a little bit. Nice. All eyes right now on Josh's screen over here.
Fighting to survive, and he's doing it.
Yeah, but unfortunately not the right pieces for him.
He's just having to dump them left and right. He's back into a bad spot again.
Well, if he can get an eye piece right, no, okay, no, that was smart. Great, clean work right there. And he's gonna drop in there, clear that out. He's still into that eye piece. There we go.
Double.
And the T piece to the side,
down.
yes. And now, yeah, beautiful, perfect play right there. Perfect play.
He's
and he's gonna
into it.
clean himself out. There we are.
It's gonna pay
Clean,
off,
and
there
guess
it
what?
is. Boom!
Tetris for Josh. Wonderful play right there from Josh. Amazing stuff.
Just in time for the transition, too. Now on level 19, Svavar has topped out, and Jonas was 153,000 points ahead. So
But you know what?
Jonas has advanced, eliminating European champion Svavar.
The tough part right now, though, is from all that cleaning that Josh had to do, Green Tea only 2 Tetrises ahead right now. So that was an opportunity for Green Tea to build a giant lead, but was unable to do so. So Josh is right in this, and he's going to get a boom Tetris right there, and he's only half a Tetris behind.
And Green Tea finally transitions. Actually, Josh's pace is quite a bit ahead of Green Tea. So he has a little less time to get his score in.
Definitely.
Oh, we're neck and neck though, with Green Tea making a Tetris to maintain his lead just by a slight amount. And both playfields are super clean. Greentea is ready for a Tetris. Boom! Tetris for Greentea.
Yeah, he's
Likely the
already at
lead.
level 20.
But Josh's build is great.
Right now.
Josh ready for another one.
There we go. Perfect timing. Boom! Tetris for Josh.
Greentea opting for the triple there. I think he's trying to maintain the well on a side instead of going down the middle. We'll see how that works out because Josh is starting to gain some ground back here. Nice clean build from Josh.
Had a little bit of a staircase situation on the side, but now
ready.
Tetris ready.
And boom, Tetris for Josh. Neck and neck.
Yeah.
But he's ahead on lines.
Right.
So Greentea has a bit more ceiling to catch up.
So
And Josh
Greentea's
is
still
Tetris
in
ready.
a comfortable position.
Boom,
Greentea
Tetris for Josh. Boom,
and
Tetris for Greentea.
there we go. Greentea with a clean stack right now. Josh
And
building
boom,
it up.
Tetris for Greentea.
And every
Boom,
time,
Tetris for Josh. This is a great fight here.
Every time Greentea gets a Tetris, I swear it looks like it's the long piece that he's been waiting for his whole entire life.
Both players are proverbially on fire right now. They're just knocking them down. A triple for Greentea and a Tetris for Josh. Josh now ahead by one Tetris.
A little bit
Still
of
ahead on lines.
unfortunate stacking situation. Oh no!
Greentea having to opt for a double.
Yeah,
Josh advancing to level 26, so there's only about 3 levels left to score on for him.
Remember, you only have that one preview piece, so a lot of times you find out you're getting the right piece. It's too late because you already have to decide.
He got the long bar. Boom, Tetris for Josh. But he's got a lot of cleaning up to do. Can he do it at the speed?
Well,
He is still ahead by a couple of Tetrises. Greentea's clean though.
Oh no, there it is right there.
Okay.
Okay, so he's topped out. Now it is up to, he just has to wait. He just has to wait here. And you can see right now the nervousness from him.
Greentea opting for a triple. It's got a little bit of room. Got a couple of levels to play with here.
Again, this is Josh's first time back since 2014. Is he going to be out of the tournament, or is Greentea going to perhaps make a big mistake here?
No, he's playing conservatively, and there it is. Greentea has done
was
it.
able to do it right there.
Greentea advances, eliminating Josh, our Midwest qualifier.
And you can see the solemnness right there on Josh's face. You know he wanted this. You know he played his heart out right there.
Josh was playing a great game.
Yeah.
I saw, a really neat stack there. He came back. That burn, that drilling down from that. I don't know many players that could survive that, but Josh was knocking it down and getting the job done. And
but again,
at the end,
as I mentioned, Josh, first time back, so definitely round of applause. Happy to see Josh back here after a few years. Congratulations to him. Hope we see him some more years coming up soon.
and we have a new face with Greentea advancing to our finals.
Yeah, we have a lot of the young, look at this. We've got the two veterans going up against the two newcomers here.
Look at our top 4 now. We've got 2 hyper tappers, another newcomer from Japan, and Jonas, who's our veteran and our 7-time champion.
So in other words, in grand finals, we're guaranteed a Daz versus a hyper tapper player.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
This is going to be.
But are we going to get the veterans versus the veterans, or are we going to get the newcomers versus the newcomers? Or
Oh man, I don't. My brain's about to explode. James, help me.
These are all the storylines playing out right now. Like I said, Corian and Jonas, obviously they played in that exhibition, and Corian won in Hong Kong. But we've got the young versus the old. We've got the newcomers. We've got the Daz versus the hyper tappers. Everything is happening right here. This is crazy.
Before our next section, we're going to be introducing
yep.
Ting.
Talking about Ting here. Ting is smarter than an unlimited phone plan. You just pay for the talk, text, and data that you actually use, which means big savings if you're off and around Wi-Fi. Ting offers national LTE coverage on 2 national networks, so the phone you already own will likely work with Ting. All you need is the SIM card. The smarter choice for the cell phone service, and try Ting. Get $25 off your phone bill or $25 off of a new phone in the Ting shop at ctwc.ting.com.
And here's a video segment for it.
All right. Oh, actually, no. We're going to go and get our Ting representative here right now and talk about a little bit about their service.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. The tournament's been really great so far. I can't wait to see the semifinals going forward. I just want to say thanks again to CTWC for having us here. It's been a great weekend so far. It's been a pleasure to be here, and we really appreciate this. Look forward to hopefully sponsoring it again next year. I'm not sure if you know too much about Ting, but I like the little spiel you gave, and that's basically it. We're really good for people who might not be heavy data users. If you really want to lower your phone bill, Ting is a great option. We're in the corner, so if you're here, you can check us out and learn a little bit more. If you're online, go to ctwc.ting.com, and that's basically it. We're actually doing a giveaway of 2 Moto X4s as well. I just selected the winners, and I actually just spoke to them as well, so I think they're going to come up and pick up their new phones. So that is Melissa and Zeb. So maybe give a round of applause to the winners. So it's a brand new Moto X4. With Ting, you can basically use any phone you want, so these are unlocked. Congrats, Melissa and Zeb. Thanks, guys. And I just want to say thanks again to CTWC. Enjoy the semis and the finals. It's been amazing so far. I have no idea who's going to win this tournament. So thanks again.